Bookshop Talk to talk to you about graphic novels.
Okay, hi everyone, it's Emily. I love graphic novels for so many different reasons. One big reason is that they require us to read in so many different ways. Unlike a traditional novel where we're just decoding a text, a graphic novel asks us to really read the words on the page and the images and how the images and the text are interacting. We have to read shifts in perspective and changes in the font and use all of those kind of visual thinking strategies that are just so important for all of us to keep practicing all throughout our lives. And then another reason I just love graphic novels is because we're engaging with creators who work in a multidisciplinary way. So when you look at a graphic novel, you're invited into the world of someone who's writing and making images and engaging in book design and character development. And I just think that's really, really exciting. So two graphic novels that I really recommend right now are Jukebox and Stargazing. Jukebox is a magical story all about the history of music and kind of navigating family relationships and navigating kind of magical crises as they come up. You'll learn a lot about different musicians and different pivotal moments in music history, and it's a great story about cousins too and that relationship. And I'm also in the middle of reading Stargazing right now. This is a story all about making new friends and exploring your identity and having new experiences with people. And just like in Jukebox, a lot of this story is all about music and characters' relationships to music. So I love how listening to music is depicted and dancing. There's lots of great things in this one as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah at the bookstore here, and two of my favorite graphic novels right now are The Deep and Dark Blue and Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me. Both of them have queer and trans characters but are two completely different stories, which I love. Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me is more of a slice of life realistic story that really brought me back to my teenage days and had such a great two-tone art style with the pink and the gray. And then The Deep and Dark Blue is like a middle grade fantasy graphic novel, and it had a really great story weaved into it and also just an amazing use of color that I love. And I love that graphic novels have so much range. I love that they can be memoirs or fantasy or super realistic or somewhere in between. And yeah, these are just two that I'm really enjoying right now.
Hi everyone, it's Eliza from the Carle Bookshop. I want to talk about my current favorite graphic novels today. Katie and the Catsitter is such a great middle grade graphic novel full of adventure and humor and of course cats. It is a story of a girl who gets a cat sitting job, but these are not your normal cats. We have some really high-tech spy skills involved, computer hacker cats and bomb expert cats and super sleuth cats. This is so fun and great for anyone who really likes adventure, spy, and high action stories. The other one I want to talk about is Lightfall, The Girl in the Galdurian. And this is a great book about kind of fantasy world with two unlikely characters becoming friends and going out on a quest. I think the artwork is so beautiful. We have some really stunning spreads, and I really actually love how this book so thoughtfully portrays anxiety in like a really visual way that only a graphic novel can do. There is a sequel coming out, which I am so excited about. I would recommend for fans of Star Wars or fans of fantasy adventure with a little bit of space. And I'm really excited to read the sequel.
Hi, it's Ariel here. I'm here to talk to you about some of my favorite graphic novels. Right now I'm really into Doodleville by Chad Sell, creator of Cardboard Kingdom. And I really like a book like Doodleville because sometimes pictures and words aren't enough on their own to display all the feelings and range of emotions. Sometimes you need lots of words to describe the joy and the excitement. And sometimes when you have an emotion like fear or guilt or shame, you have to find some other way to do it. And I feel like Chad Sell does it best when he doesn't have to say anything at all and he just uses his art to show what you'd like to say. Another one I really like is The Odyssey by Hinds. I really like this. This is a story that I was introduced to numerous times when I was younger. I can't pinpoint the exact time, but I distinctly remember hearing it in middle school and being like, I already know this story. So here's another iteration for kids and teens to enjoy. Another epic story, I would say, and it's one of the original epic stories. It's very, very long and big, but that's because there's so much adventure inside. And I hope you enjoy them too.
Hi, my name is Allie and I'm a bookseller in the Carle Bookshop, and two of my favorite graphic novels right now are Chiggers by Larson, which is great for summertime. It's set in a summer camp, so as summer approaches it's a really good one. And then Messy Roots by Laura Gao, which just came out. It's Messy Roots, a graphic memoir of a Wuhanese American. This one is based off of her webcomic that recently came out in 2020 called The Wuhan I Know, about her beautiful hometown of Wuhan, China, and also her story of being an immigrant in America, family dynamics, friend dynamics, going to college, moving. It has everything, a lot of different intersecting stories, and I couldn't stop talking about it when I got it, and now I'm also a massive fan of White Rabbit Candy. And Chiggers by Larson is one of my favorites just because I love a graphic novel that can surprise me, and the rules of reality as you read the story just become less and less clear, and Hope doesn't really explain things for you, so it leaves a lot up to the reader to decide what's really happening and what's not really happening. So definitely fans for contemporary realistic fiction, but also fantasy and magic. Graphic novels require just as much close reading and just as much analysis of images and text as a novel without pictures. So I recommend them for the classroom, for families, for readers young and old. This is a YA, and this is a middle grade, so just two great places to start.